Call to order meeting of the Greenwood Advisory Plan Commission for Monday, March 25th, 2024. First item on the agenda is the approval of minutes.
I'll move to approve the minutes.
Motion by Mr. Lexi.
Second.
Second by Mr. Walker. All those in favor, please show a sign by raising a hand. All opposed, same sign. Passes 7-0. On that note, there are only 7 members here tonight out of 9. Majority is still required out of 9, so it still requires 5 votes one way or the other to pass or to turn something down. If we were to have 4-3, that would not pass. Special requests for continuances.
Cancellation?
Yeah, cancellation of the April 8th meeting due to the total solar eclipse. All the shouting will be over by then, but we don't want to add to the potential traffic snarls.
Yeah, aren't we charging for our parking lot?
Yeah.
Yes, the city is. Council passed that.
Do we have a motion to cancel the April 8th meeting of the Advisory Plan Commission?
Yes, so moved.
We have a motion by Mr. King,
I'll second that.
second by Mr. Probst. All in favor, please show a sign by raising a hand. Carries 7-0.
Will we make up that meeting or some other time or just?
We'll make it up 2 weeks after that.
What, so the next one after that, just I'm comfortable.
Findings of fact, we have none.
Can I be heard under the special request? I have unfortunately a special request that you made as far as.
Oh, you have a request for continuance? Please, go ahead. I apologize.
Yes.
But you're getting comfortable for down.
No, unfortunately, I have a special request as well.
Okay,
Do I need to swear it or anything? For our petition, the public notices, I need to request a waiver from the rules and policy as far as the number of days. We put the public ad in the newspaper. Unfortunately, I missed it by 1 day.
what is this in regards to?
It's in regard to the Grand Vista petition coming up on your agenda tonight for the change of business.
New business.
Yeah, we can do that as a part of the new business.
All right, they don't need to do it.
Oh.
Do it here.
We do usually.
Usually when we call the docket number, then they say, hey, I need a
We have an
waiver
issue.
before you ask, before you.
The PCA we've done during the special requests continue. We usually don't have
When
anything.
we call the
We have a better attorney.
petition.
Wow.
That's been recorded.
The answer to that is,
I didn't bring a jacket. It's getting chilly.
it's going to be part of their actual petition, right? Because they had to do notices. So when we call that PC docket number and they come up, then he explains, I need a waiver, then they could do the waiver and then they have the hearing and then act. Yeah, that's how it's typically done.
With deference to our attorney, we'll take it,
As long as it's on the record somewhere, that
and
works.
it shall be. Is there any old business? Seeing none, old business from the floor. Don't go away quite yet. New business.
Now,
First item is a public hearing. It's PC 2024-009, changes in commitments. And I understand that there is a request that you have before we get started with this.
Yes, sir. Yeah, my name is Richard Henderson. I'm with Premier Land Company for Grand Vista Partners in the Grand Vista neighborhood. I guess initially, then, as far as the waiver request on the rules and procedures, all of our mailings went out in plenty of time. Fortunately, the notice in the newspaper was 1 day short of the 15-day requirement. I unfortunately did not realize that the weekend days did not count towards the 15-day count, so we were actually 14 days instead of the 15-day requirement in the newspaper ad. It's my understanding of the state requirement is only 10 days, so we've exceeded what the state requirement is, but we did unfortunately miss 15-day timeframe in regard to the newspaper requirement notice. So we're asking for a waiver from the rules of procedures on that.
So yes, I would, if you are amenable, I would recommend a waiver of the rules of procedure requiring 15-day notice to allow the 14-day notice of the publication for the hearing on the commitment modification.
So moved. Mr. Lexi? Walker. Mr. Walker?
Yeah.
He seconded. We have a motion by Mr. Walker to waive, for a waiver to allow 14-day notice, and a second by Mr. Lexi. Is there any questions or comments by anybody before we take a quick vote? Seeing none, all those in favor, please show a sign by raising a hand. All opposed, same sign. The waiver is approved 7-0. So now,
Thank you.
proceed. We please turn and be sworn in.
Ms. Perjury, just make sure you do the best of your knowledge. Thank you.
Hopefully this is also a simple request. We came before Plan Commission back in January of 2022 to finish this particular project. We had to make a change to the preliminary plat. And in doing that, based on some of the staff's requests, we modified some of the street configuration to make it a little bit easier east-west connection. And in the process of doing that, shifted the unit count slightly. We went from 175 single-family lots to 177. We added 2 there, and we lost 2 units within the duplex area of the project. So we have the exact same 341 total lot count. And the only adjustment that we're actually asking for here is in regard to the zoning commitments actually showed a difference in unit count between the 2 products. Again, 2 lot increase in the single family and a 2 lot decrease in the duplex product. So it's a very simple adjustment onto the zoning commitments that we made a few years ago. That's our request here.
Okay, is there anybody else who'd like to speak in favor of this? Seeing none, are there any remonstrators? Seeing none, close the public hearing.
Sir, did you have something that you wanted to say?
I was gonna say I'm in favor of it because it's a little bit less and it's more single family homes, so I think it's a good idea.
Okay, thank you. We'll admit that in the record.
And we'll need your name and address.
Dave Wilson. Four three 4-5 Billingsley Road.
And this was a public hearing, so you should have had an oath administered, but
You swear under penalty of perjury, testify the truth to the best of your knowledge.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you very much. So, any questions or comments from the commission? I'll throw some out. I mean, this just seems like it's detailed engineering, raising its head and making a slight change. Anybody else have anything? Seeing none, I will entertain a motion.
Mr. President, I move to approve the request to modify the commitments concerning the use and development of real estate made in connection with the rezoning of 154.79 acres of land located at the northwest corner of Wurtzville and Griffith Roads by ordinance number 20-45 to increase the number of single-family homes from 175 to 177 and reduce the number of duplex residential lots from 83 166 units to 82 164 units.
Are those the numbers?
That is correct.
As presented, and authorize and direct the commission president to execute and deliver a memorandum regarding the commitment modification regarding common council ordinance number 20-45 to the common council and the commission's behalf.
We have a motion by Mr. King. Is there a second? Say have a second. By Mr. Milborn. Next questions or comments? Seeing none, all those in favor, please show a sign by raising a hand. All opposed, same sign. Motion carries 7-0. We have changed commitments.
Thank you for your time.
You're welcome. Thank you. Good luck with the project. All right. Is there any new business from the floor? Seeing none, announcements. We have a few announcements. One of them is there's some training which we're trying to schedule for April 29th, which is the 5th Monday of the month. It's something that our planning group is putting together. And I'll encourage people to come to that if they possibly can, because our planning group is always very entertaining and informative.
Yes, we are.
Another announcement is Ms. Gardner has been forced to resign due to personal reasons. I'd like to thank her publicly for her contributions to the Plan Commission over the last few years, and I wish her the very best. One other thing, gentleman who served on Plan Commission for 23 years, Mr. Phil Tinkle, passed recently. And Phil was a mentor to just about anybody that was on the Plan Commission. I started about 14 years ago, and I learned an awful lot from him. And I think when he finally left, I think that's when Mr. Walker came on. You filled that position, is that?
I don't know if I filled his role, maybe.
I think that was the case. You
Yeah.
came in at the start of the year.
Yeah.
And I think that was the case. So he was quite a gentleman. Shauna and I got to go see him within the week before he passed. And I got to talk to him for about an hour and a half, and he seemed just as sharp as he ever did. He recalled items from the Plan Commission, and I just want to publicly state the contributions that he made over the years and send condolences to his family. Another item is Alyssa Liebman, is a recent addition to our planning staff. She's here, and she will be periodically representing planning at these meetings. Welcome.
She looks better than Dave.
Anybody looks better than you.
Put that on the
He was
record.
very handsome young man. Come on now.
There's just all kinds of chaps
Yes. Kansas in the team in the playoffs. So. Are there any other announcements that anybody would like to make? Seeing none, I would entertain one more motion.
Move to adjourn.
That's what that